click the start. There, now I'm live. So, yes, it's because I'm going to do that thing with make everybody pick numbers and crap, and I don't want to have to chase numbers all over the page. Since y'all are the only two in here, y'all want me to tell you what the number's going to be so y'all can win it? Oh, wait, there's Smolo and D-Day, and never mind. My YouTube thing's slow. I was just joking. I only have one stick. It actually works for chunking the addles, but I'm horrible at chunking the addle dart, so I really don't want to embarrass myself. Is it not working still?
Yeah, it is.
There it is. Okay. I have a dog for sale if anybody wants her. Okay. Thank you. It's got the Gospel According to Wes on it. I put the fire out. I get all my stuff. Get the fire out. Start walking back up to the house. My dog who has the animal treed, sees my flashlight moving, and she comes to get me. So it's not in the tree anymore when we get back down there. I love that dog. I'm going to get a new dog, one with a brain.
I thought he said aging, and I'm like,
Thought he said what?
Yeah, I thought he was saying to you, hey, aging. And I was like, oh.
Oh, hey, again. I'm not aging that fast. Well, yeah, I got some gray in my beard. I honestly did not know it. When I walked in the house, they were all fixing their plates for supper. I'm like, what? So I seriously scarfed a plate of nachos. Now my stomach hurts. So anyway, she was waiting forever for me. Probably had a fox in the tree the way she wasn't sounding. And she's probably because it's the same thing. I'm pretty sure that she's been chasing. She keeps getting it trapped under the house. She had it trapped under the house once. She had it trapped under the old house once. And now she had it trapped out in the open up in a tree, and I didn't go get it. She probably thinks she wants a new human, honestly. This coffee cup keeps coffee hot a really, really long time, Chipper. Just FYI. Who all we got in here? I wasn't paying attention. We got LS, Boski, D-Day, Smoking, Westwind, Frank Burns. Just a Chipper, Smoking, and everybody. Frank Burns and Sid's dad just got here and stuff. Anyway, on the Mud Hut. Can't believe the dog got on it. And the cool thing about it is the mud set up and it's firm, even with the where she pushed it in a little bit or whatever. It's still, I'm not worried about it caving in on me. Just not pretty on that side anymore. So anyway, the one side is bootingless. It's like pretty. Hey, Westwood. Thank you. That's Monsignor. Chipper 66 got this for me. It says Black Rifle Scare Coffee. Or no, coffee company, my bad. And then it's got the American flag with one of them scary black guns on it. and a handle. Which you got to be careful about. The handle will come off. I'm not expecting it. It's gonna. It'll surprise you. But you can fill this up with coffee, and it's still warm when 10 o'clock break rolls on.
That is one thing that Yeti Lee gave me. I'll take it. I don't have to pour my coffee out because it's cold.
Yeah, it's.
I get busy and go back to my desk an hour later and it's still hot.
Yeah, I give Yeti. They can't make a coffee cup. I think this might be. Is this a Yeti?
Killdeer.
What's up, Killdeer?
I was thinking add grass seeds, and I realized that would be feed for the chicken. I'm a city boy.
Well, I can thatch the roof. I could have made the whole thing without the mud. I could have just thatched. I could have built the thing with just the Milo stalks, but that's not very fire resistant and stuff. So, and I really am seriously considering trying to make the mud house. I have been bouncing that around in my head for over a year now. It's the amount of labor is the only thing that has prevented me from just jumping out and doing it. I actually made some bricks some test bricks to see if I could make the caliche rock together. And if you grind the caliche up, make sure there's nothing over the size of a black-eyed pea or English pea or whatever in it. And take, what was it? I used 5 shovels of caliche and 1 shovel of, this is my most successful test, 1 shovel full of Portland cement.
Walter Davis is in here.
Hey, Walter. And then I mixed it to where it was, you could pour it.
What is caliche rock?
Okay. It's spelled caliche. C-A-L-E-S or C-H-E, right? C-A-L.
C-A-L-I.
Yeah.
Bless you.
C-A-L-I-C-H-E. Anyway, it's caliche. It's like it's a white-ish dirt. Almost every road in the country has caliche underneath it as a roadbed.
Caliche is a sedimentary rock, a hardened natural cement of calcium carbonate that binds other materials such as gravel, sand, clay, and silt.
There you go. You get caliche. I almost did it. That's part of a joke. That's not how you say it. If you take caliche, like I said, and grind it up, you get the appropriate, and you can use lime instead of the Portland cement. But lime, you can irritate your skin. Portland cement has a level of lime in it. I digress. But you mix it up in there, and if you get it wet and you pack it and get all the air out, you pour it in, you tamp it until it's a solid, mushy mess, and then you leave it alone for 3 days. And you come back, and it's rock hard. You can break it. You can bust it up with a hammer or whatever. It's not exactly like hard pan, but you can hit it with a water hose, and it doesn't come off.
Lastly, if you see Smolo, send him some.
What?
Isn't that what you bought the other day? Was flint?
Hold on, Smolo. You want this one? Or I was playing right. I got this piece, and I hit it with those pliers. And I got this to come off. This side's not. It's like this edge is sharp, and this edge is sharp, but do not touch this edge. That edge right there. This one. Ah, sucker, sharp. Ooh, that's sharp. I'm just playing. Now I'm gonna stab you.
Isn't that flint though?
Yeah, it's flint. You want some? I got like a
Apparently nobody has flint.
um.
So you gotta send Smolo flint because he wants flint.
How big a piece you want? Hold on.
You know his address, right? And he said yes, please.
Yep. I got this piece. I bought a box of it at a garage sale. Okay, hate me later. So I was like, "How much you want for the box of rocks?" What do you say, $2 or something?
$2.
$2. I'm like, okay. I'm acting like I wasn't excited. I'm like, I just bought like a crap ton of flint for $2. This piece. This is just like I just grabbed the ones right off the top. Wah. This one I may hold on to because I think I can dull the edges and I think I can knock off a couple more slivers. I've got them. I'm going to try to do some flint napping with them. But I'll send you this one. There's a big piece. This way you'll know what it looks like. It's got the outer, it's actually got the, that's what flint looks like in its natural state. Can you see that? Not so good. But then when you break it, then you can tell that it's flint. But, found one. See, it's got this chalky looking stuff. Which flint is just a type of chert. Any chert will work. People, well, made chert like flint, but it's just you got dark or light or whatever. It's all the same stuff. I did so much research on this stuff. Crap, I got a bunch of rocks in here. Anyway, I'll send you a rock. And I don't know how to flint nap, so there will be no videos on me flint napping. There are a couple pieces in there that I was looking at, and that unless I completely mess them up, I can make an axe out of them. So I may try that. Here's, can you see what it is? What is that? What is that right there?
9,000.
What? Oh, you already did that in the last one? So,
Oh, I didn't see Smolo. I was going, why is he saying 9,000?
Can y'all figure out what that is now? Yeah, think I'm on. That's some good quality flint. I'm gonna have to hire a chipper from my business manager there. He got no qualms at all.
Billy Bob's in here.
Hey, Billy Bob. Yes, bird's head. What kind of bird? That's hard to do with pocket knife. Just pocket knife. That's all I use. Just pocket knife. Oh, smoking. Oh, you heard me wrong. I only paid $2 for the whole box. So I think $9,000 a piece is fair. Because if I could sell 3 pieces, I'm taking the rest of the year off. And yes, this is January.
Cheap.
I am.
Or how about we just send it?
Or I could just send it to you, I guess. Anyway, it's a chaparral. It's a
Chipper.
yeah. Yeah. It's a in Cardinal. That's pretty close. It's a Roadrunner, the chaparral. It's see like running. That's like imagine my hand is his body, and there's a coyote after. I thought that was pretty cool. But you can throw your Adderall dart, which I totally suck at, or you can smack somebody over the head with it. Fire hardened. I sealed it with some oil I had back there. Works good on walls. This thing drank it like it was going out of style, though. But your hands don't get blocked. Woody woodpecker. Smack somebody with a beak. Smack somebody with the feathery part. I'm gonna put a lanyard on it. See this is the back and this is his beak. This is the back of his head. You chunk the dart with the back of his head. Dart goes there. This is not an Adelaide dart. This is a arrow. Right, say this was an Adelaide dart. You would put the dart here. Yeah, like that. We have to have a hole in the end of this. Engines. But she's gonna smack me for it. Anyway. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna get out of the way. There's like 18 of y'all in there. Is LS in here? I don't want her to get mad for not getting a chance. How much?
That's about 25 pounds right there, and you've got.
I got 10 pounds over here.
I was gonna say you've got. I don't know how many rocks over there. So
30 pounds. Let's see. I'll sell it at $9,000 a pound. Okay.
Well, did you see Billy Bob?
What do you think?
So you got a good deal.
The guy didn't know he had a box of rocks. He said, I think you put him in the fire and heat them up. Yep. I just think they're pretty. Can I have them? Never act like you got a brain when they're at a garage sale. Always be like, no, it's not right. I'm not right. Anyway, okay, I have a number in my head. It's between 1 and 100. Oops, I did that wrong. It's between 1 and 100. Go. First one to get it gets this stick. But it'll have a lanyard on it. And you can use it for whacking people or chunking. Make your own addle dart.
I'm not sure what it is.
I slowed it. That's one of the reasons I have slow mo on. I can tell you this: one of y'all stepped all over it, then ran away from it.
Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious because they got a whole random of numbers.
This is funny.
You got it down.
It's that number and that number.
There's a lot, yeah.
There's like
Oh.
close.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. Oh, LS cheated. But yeah, LS, that's it. Westwind put in 60 and then went right to 65. I was like, oh, it's coming up. It's going to happen. Then he went 60, 65. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe not. But that's it. 61 was the number. There I win. 61. Let's make sure nobody else said 61 first.
I don't see another 61. I see 60
60. Westwind said 60 and then jumped straight to 65.
and then 68. Then
Yep.
67.
And then jumped back down to, I think he said 58. And then, I mean, everybody was like all around it. I was
And
like,
Isaac Sock has come in, and Michael Carolina and Sasquatch 9011.
hello. Anyhow, LS, I need to email me your address so I can send you the stick. So you can whack people with it. Or so you can learn how to do chunk addle-addles or whatever. Where you caught a law on him for locking a baby in the car. Oh, sorry. That was big.
LS having thrown some flint also.
Yeah. I'll throw in this really sharp pokey piece of flint, and you can make your own spear point out of it, and then you can chunk the dart at bears. You can use this and a long stick to make a dart, and you can go bear hunting. You can get little to video you bear hunting with an addle-addle. And then you can do a catch and cook. Or, well, little cans. You can go catch and cook mom because her dumb butt chunked a stick at a bear. Sorry. Not funny. Yeah, LS. I'll throw in the piece of flint.
I opened the door in less than 30 seconds. Owning the record service pays off.
There you go.
That's where you happen by, I guess.
Yep. Sorry, Westwind. You were like right there. I honestly couldn't figure out a number. I looked over at the wall and I'm like, oh, well, there's one. I'll just use the off. I didn't see him come in. C103, you in here? Yeah. You know, honestly, after you figure out how to do it, and I need to watch more videos on how to make the dart thrower. I'm not sure it's the best dart thrower in the world. It'll look pretty cool hanging on the wall, I guess. Maybe if you're into that kind of stuff. But anyways, I think it would be a really good skill. I used to be able to throw them, but that was a long time ago. And apparently you have to have a shoulder that works. So yeah, he was. But if he was driving, he may be in somebody else's live stream or something. Maybe chatting with somebody or something. There was a bunch of people live when I left the building earlier. You're very welcome. Seriously, that rock though, do not run your finger down that.
I've seen them with a bone or shell with a bird.
Yeah, antler, something like that. But that's actually that wood actually came from Tennessee. I picked it up when I was down there visiting the VA and the Sasquatch. So
I may technically have a video on it.
let's see if it'll do it. Oh, yeah. That's a rock. See. It's not, I mean, that's just, it broke off that sharp. So you could skin something with that.
You dry more like
So are you going, do you want to use 10 foil bricks for oven reflector? No. I do everything out of junk. I believe I am going to incorporate an oven into it. Going to try to. The tricky thing about an oven is you have to let the heat travel around what you're cooking without cooling it off. Because if you cool off your chimney, it won't want to draw. The biggest thing is this is basically going to be it's more of a fireplace, but I want to make a wood burning stove built into the deal that's chimneyed up. So, as long as I'm using twigs, maybe there's not that much smoke kind of thing.
and there's when you're outside, you go to cigarettes, that's all you can see. Yeah.
Really? That's cool. All right.
Okay, a challenge. I will put more thinking.
It's
Does he want me to do it?
are you trying to figure out how I'm going to do it or what? I mean, I know how I'm going to do it, but the mud wall is going to be, it's just going to be a natural wall, a wall made of natural materials to reflect the heat back in and block any wind from coming through. And on that wall, there will just be a mud chimney, 4, 5, 6 inch chimney running up. I'm not going to be putting logs in this thing. You know, it's never going to have a stick in it over an inch and a half across. So it's, you know, strictly for, you know, going to be for boiling water, cooking a steak, maybe roasting a potato, something like that. Okay, you need a rock that can take the heat for the base. I'm going to cheat and use regular red bricks that they were the chimney for this house. When I redid the roof, I found the chimney still in the attic. They just took it off at the roof and then roofed over the hole. I took it out and I've got those bricks back there. I'll probably put 6 of them down on the ground, so I'll have a base, and then I'll come up a foot, and it'll be the same thing. I'll make the stove out of sticks and then pack the mud around it, and the same thing. I'll make the chimney. I'll probably make the chimney using either the straw. I'll actually have to make a tube and just run the mud chimney up however far I need it to go. I want it above, you know, sitting down, I want it above my head. So, you know, the wind will take the smoke away from me. And then after you get it and after the mud dries, you got to let the mud dry. Then you build a fire in it and expect the chimney fire. There will be a chimney fire. After all that burns out, then you have the stove. It's just practice. I don't know if I can pull it off. It's been so long since I've done one. The other option, if you want to hobo it, you get a old 5-gallon metal can. Cut one end of it out, cut a hole in the top, stack you 4 or 5 peach cans, however tall you can get them to go. Pack mud around the back end of it where the can goes into the stove, if you will. Yes, but if you get too much wind across the chimney and pull too much heat, then all your heat goes out the chimney. You want it to drop just enough. But anyway, I actually have some 5-gallon cans out there. I can show y'all how to knock a little mini wood burning stove together out of one if you want me to. LS, stop. Thank you. Don't do that. And actually, I could probably use that one of those 5-gallon cans and just build my wood burning stove and then pack it in mud, and then I would have something that would draft really well, honestly. Hey, Carol. Hey, C103.
C103 is too old for the draft.
You're too old for the draft? Well, you missed it. I didn't know other people was going to. LS won this stick, which I already lost. LS won this stick, which is actually a little dark chunker. See, can you guess what kind of bird that is?
This has been on my mind for a while. Did you say it's your second build, Wes?
This little mud hut thing or whatever, It's the first one I've built in a long time. I used to take my two sons out when they were little, and we would do stuff like this because I wanted them to know how to do this stuff. But since then, I just work, and we would go fishing and stuff like that, but not so much.
Ask them while you're working. Cinder blocks seem to work well.
Yes, but if you're okay, I am practicing how to do this stuff. Say, miraculously, I'm in the tail section next to a bunch of inflatable rafts that happened to blow up when the plane quits flying. It did. And I survived the plane crash when the EMP hits. I've got all this stuff to dig through, and I'm coming up with all this resources, but I'm stuck out in the middle of nowhere. And I watched all the other airplanes go down. I know what happened. I've got to build a shelter and stay somewhere. I want to know how to do it. I want to know how to do it fast. I don't want to have to learn how to do it. I don't want to open my Boy Scout manual and go, okay, to build a table. No, I want to be able to jump out and do it. I want it to be first nature. You know, I want to know how to tie the knots. I want to know how to hold the knife. I want to know want to know which tree to grab. I want to know which bush I can eat. I want to know. I want to live. I want to stay alive as long as I can. So I practice this stuff. It hurts. It's a lot of work. That's took 4, and I used the wheelbarrow because I didn't have enough dirt from the home. And after I mixed the first batch, I was like, I'll just mix it in the wheelbarrow. That was backbreaking. Actually, after I mixed 2 wheelbarrows full, I was like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. And then I used the wheelbarrow to mix it in, but I mixed it by hand. There's 4 wheelbarrows full of dirt on that mud hut out there. Wrap your head around that. And I know it don't look like much, but that's a lot of mud stacked up. That's a lot of dirt stacked up. Yeah. They won't let you carry your own parachute. I don't know why. That was the plan. Hey, Virginia. See, my thing is, I'm betting on the Ice Age. It's the only thing that makes sense. They've been warning me about the Ice Age since I was 20 something. I'm like, well, man, they're still talking about that. So, giant shrimp. All right. Yeah. I mean, think of them cats were pretty mean too. Just saying. And like when the glacier breaks, those swimming alligators, yeah. You want to be able to build your mud hut way up above the water level because them guys will get you. And you don't want to build it out of ice or anything like that because that stupid squirrel's going to come by and stick an acorn in it and mess it up. So I'm just saying. But excuse me, pardon. Yeah, just I don't see any reason to talk about. I mean, I can tell you all the stuff I know or think I know. Thought I knew. Chipper, me and him was talking. And Chipper, you're disqualified. No cheating. How many hours y'all think I got? And I may have said it a while ago. How many hours y'all think I have in that hut? I mean, to tie that together and mix the mud and all that stuff. Now, remember, I cheated a little bit and I had the wheelbarrow. No. Smoking Locust is the closest. Just over 4. That's all the actual work hours I have in that.
Westland says he learned that the squirrel called the
They did. I mean, the stupid, what do you call it? Prehistoric squirrel, which is still frozen in the glacier somewhere. And when he melts back far enough to let him out, that's the end of us all. And y'all should really watch more cartoons. I didn't just piddle around when I was working on it. I worked on it like my life depended on it, mostly to see if I could. I don't know if I could do it 4 hours if I had to do it 4 hours. If my life depended on it and I had to do it in 4 hours without stopping, I don't know if I could.
Did you say since then?
What do you think?
5 man hours, 3 Billy Goat hours.
Yeah. Freaking Billy Goat. And then, did you catch that? Sid, my stupid dog went out there and bent the one side of it.
Gotta make it go proof.
Apparently got to make the dog proof too.
HNX is in and Truth Freeze.
Hello, HNX and Truth Freeze. Y'all got here just in time for my signature. I'm walking away to go get a cup of coffee. Y'all feel free to talk to this fly swatter. know if y'all can tell, I was in there digging around my box of rocks. See, I got this rock. This is a giant shark's tooth. But I think I can shape this up to make a chopper. We'll see. I think that's what the guy that had it was trying to do was nap. Hey, never said I didn't want. Ooh, watched the 3D animation from some Japanese people the other day on Netflix. It was super cool. Gantzo, something like that. These people get put in a video game. So, yeah. Oh. Oh, I ain't the only one that watches cartoons. My granddaughter watches them. How many Tinkerbell movies did we watch the other day, back to back?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
All of them. And then we watched Happy Feet. And she wanted to watch Fern Gully. Or no, The Secret of Nymph. Which I think Secret of Nymph would scare her. The Secret of Nymph is a scary movie. And it's very sad, and you think all kind of bad stuff is happening. It'll make you cry. It'll make you cry. It's very dramatical. Cookie? Guess what kind of smell? Tell me what kind of cookie it is. We'll pass. And see, I can't find a copy of The Watership Down. I want to see that. I heard it's like brutal. Yeah. The Secret of Nymph. Watch it. It's about rats and mice. Gingerbread. It's a Thin Mint. It's a Girl Scout cookie. Oh yeah, I watched that. What's that I watch? Oh, Ant-Man and the Wasp was.
I'm gonna eat the last not s'more cookie.
You're very welcome. Somebody found those, and his scraping the ceiling shelf was chowing down on them. I said, "You ain't know them more." It's hard not to eat cookies when they're in the house. Which one? Which one? I missed it. Oh hell! I watched it. I was just like, dude, that's harsh. The brother on the hill. Well, I don't want to spoil it there. It's a good movie, people. I haven't looked at it through the black pill yet. Pretty sure they're trying to make the law out to be the bad guys. Maybe one of them did it for themselves, Westwind. They were not. It wasn't nothing for them. They didn't get shit out of it. The one with the fox and stuff. Friar Tuck was the bear, or Little John was the bear, or whatever. Has anybody seen the previews for the new live action Little Mermaid? Not gonna lie, that worries me some. Dude, there's a channel on here, 2 channels on here that have all the bonanzas. You know, Ben Cartwright, Adam, Hoss, Little Joe, all the way up to Candy and them other guys. Good TV. And a series that they had on for like a few. It didn't stay on. I do not understand why it didn't stay on. With Bonanza, and then they come out with Ponderosa. The Ponderosa was good TV. Why did they take that off? What?
I like that Libra. What is it? The Libra movie with the little memories balls.
Oh, Pan's Labyrinth?
Maybe.
Or, no.
Has that guy with the white
Dadgummit.
straight hair?
The Labyrinth. With,
He's a singer.
Yes.
I don't know what his name is.
Okay, in the Labyrinth, who's the villain? What's his name? Dadgummit, I love his music. What just they do? They did something nice. I missed it. What did he do?
Oh, he sent a link to LS. David Bowie.
David Bowie, yeah. See, y'all people know. Y'all my kind of people. Oh.
And that name doesn't ring a bell, but I know he sings music.
You thought The Labyrinth was a kid's movie.
But I liked it.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah, you like go to sleep watching zombies eat people's guts and stuff. Especially if it's like scary zombie movies.
The Goblin King. I think I saw that too.
Yeah, he was the Goblin King. David Bowie played the Goblin King in the Labyrinth.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Who wants to come plant my garden? I'll give you a free piece of plant. That's not gonna work. Oh, the Dark Crystal was good.
Yeah.
The making of the Dark Crystal was good. They're supposed to, do not know. I believe they're going to try to do either a prequel or something of the Dark Crystal. But I think they're, instead of the live action Muppets and stuff like they did last time, I think they're talking CGI or something. Which I guess would be okay. But as long as they don't, as long as they do not take a movie that was cool and try to make it a movie that convinces us that being normal makes us bad.
Rachel Knapp's in here.
Hey, Rachel, how my baby doing? The guy ain't teeth yet? It's a he, right? So many people have had babies. It's a little boy, right? Does it have teeth? The Goonies was good. Willow's good.
Welding school where it was.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I love the never ending story.
Yes, you do.
That big old dog, you could just.
He's a dragon.
But it's you could just hug him. He's like a fluffy dog.
Was he the? I can't remember what kind of dragon he was.
Luck.
A luck dragon. Okay, we're all thrown. Y'all do realize we're thrown off, right? Like, well,
No teeth yet, thank goodness. But he's almost 3 months and then 6 months closing. He's a chunk, huh?
yeah. That's a bit. What you feeding him? You know, you ain't supposed to feed him corn right away. I think they should have done a Harry and the Hendersons too, but where the Bigfoot take a human to their deal. Because Bigfoots are scared of humans and they finally realized, well, wait, they did that. It's called Littlefoot, but it was a cartoon. Which is actually a pretty good movie. I thought it was good. But I did watch Littlefoot with my black tail hat on, and I was like, oh, man.
I wish they would make some more of the, not, is it Pern? No, what is it that we started watching that they didn't, they only had one season? Not Pern. What was the dragon movie thing we watched? They did the one season. The books we read.
Oh, Shannara?
Yeah, the Shannara.
The Shannara Chronicles were good. The books were good, and then they. Yep. What's in the
Shannara.
episode 2 of the second season, and that was it.
Yeah. I don't need stuff shoved down my throat, but if they want to do it, that's their business. But don't destroy every movie out there.
Yeah, The Last Starfighter. Y'all people are dating yourself big time. Y'all bunch of mullet wearing
Yeah,
high waist jeans with
they're
your.
not old enough. Small
For The Last Starfighter? Yeah. That was the 80s.
Savage is in here.
Hey, Savage. Oh,
I like Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn is like disturbing.
And Chucky, I like Chucky movies too.
She laughs at these things. I'm like, no, that doll's freaking me out. There's a freaking teddy bear in this house that I don't want in this house. She keeps it because she knows it freaks me out. Has anybody watched Screamers? There's another movie from the 80s. Screamers, you know, the little saw blades running around in the sand, cutting people to shreds. The teddy bear? The teddy bear the little kid was walking around that turned out that that's where the swords hid at or whatever. Yay, me. I have one of those teddy bears in my house. I I don't know. I lost too many brain cells to remember. There, Gilbert. That was Mike, wasn't it? Mike Gilbert.
Howard the Duck, I don't think that's
Yeah, Howard the Duck was throw it off.
Tommy knows it.
That
Mike
was,
Gilbert, what was wrong with that?
yeah. The TV show Land Before Time, or the movie Land Before Time, Land of the Lost, the TV show was good. Land of the Lost, the movie, was heresy, and they should be hung.
I like Tales from the Crypt. Those are funny.
Tales from the Crypt were funny. Yeah, those weren't even scary.
The Land Before Time, yeah, I like.
Isn't the Meteor one where Stephen King himself actually got, like, oh no, that was on something else. Remember? There's been a lot of stories and movies and stuff about restaurants serving people. I'm just saying. Makes you wonder whether it's safe to eat in the city or not. Is that the Stephen King got hit by the meteor or whatever, and he started growing moss?
Oh, yeah, I like the Indian in the Cupboard one too.
The Indian in the Cupboard. That's on Netflix right now, I think. And actually, the one about the museum, where the museum come to life after it closed or whatever, that was a really good movie.
What was the one where they were drinking the ices in the 7-Eleven and they got a brain freeze, the little alien?
Oh,
That was a funny show too.
oh, Escape from Planet Earth or something like that. I just watched it the other day. The little blue guy, and they give him the Slurpee, and he's like,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, and he just, bam, brain freeze. The Twilight Zone, if they stuck true to what the Twilight Zone was and made it now with the technology they have, can you imagine if they didn't cloud it with political crap? They didn't make it a political agenda. If they just made it good entertainment and left all the interpretation and what it meant up to you, that would be awesome. The Devil's Reject is the worst. It's You want to know what some people are going to be like in SHTF? There you go. And half of those people that are going to act like that are wearing suits and ties and paying mortgages and this, that, and everything else. When there's no more fear of the law, the real people will come out. They'll do what they want, when they want, how they want. There's not going to be anybody to stop them but you. Those people are not locked up in the penitentiary. Those people are running the streets with us right now. Elvira. Yeah, I like Elvira.
You just like her breasts, don't lie.
Who?
Oh, okay. What was the Silent Bob movie?
Elvira.
Overtones?
That's right. They won't try to hide what they're doing anymore. Ted Bundy. Everybody thought he was a nice guy.
Yeah, Chipper. That was a horrible show.
I missed you.
HR Puffin stuff. That was a horrible show. Those kind of shows give you nightmares.
Hey,
It was the worst kind of acting or whatever you want to call it.
well, yeah, there's that. And actually, Elvira is not really my type, but yeah, it's pretty hot over Empire. Okay. Besides, there was a song about her. The Oak, was it? No, Oak, no, Alabama. Was it Alabama or the Oak Ridge? Was it, dude? Elvira.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The first one, the crappy second one, or the crappy third one? Which Texas Chainsaw Massacre are we talking about? The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that second one, the third one.
My brother's friend's babysitter. Oak Ridge. That's it.
Oak Ridge Boys. Okay. He Ted Bundy almost got. Was it Ted Bundy? Or the other guy?
Yeah, I told you that little old man that came in today, his girlfriend was the mom to that little girl that got murdered. I was telling you that.
Nuh-uh, you didn't get to that part.
Yeah. Haley Dunn.
Oh, yeah.
Murdered. He was dating her.
Did they ever figure out what happened there? I know they found her.
They know who killed her, but they can't prove it. So they're still walking free because he used that acid stuff on her.
It was the stepdad, wasn't it?
It was the stepdad, but they can't prove it.
Yeah.
So, and his wife or her mom knows the stepdad did it, but she's okay with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if
Haley was a problem for her, and she no longer has it.
Yeah. But they know he did it. They just can't get physical evidence of it.
That whole Haley Dunn thing. That was straight out of No Country for Old Men. It is a bad deal.
Yeah, what Savage said.
What
Well,
Savage said, yeah.
like 276 people in Texas, they have evidence against child.
Oh, yeah. 276 priests just in the state of Texas. They have evidence of sexual abuse with minors and stuff. And that's just the Catholic Church.
Oh, I like The Hills Have Eyes too.
That was actually pretty good. I like that one. All of them. 1 and 2. which is weird because The Hills Has Eyes, and then you had The Hills Has Eyes 2, I believe.
And the Jeepers Creepers, I like that.
Jeepers Creepers is okay. The
Dumb, but
it's dumb. The original Jeepers Creepers, that was a freaky movie. The last one was stupid.
Yeah, the last one was totally stupid.
I went too metaphysical. I mean, there wasn't supposed to be no way of figuring it out. I mean, like that thing was going to leave his hand there. But anyway,
How many? I think I've seen 2 movies in the movie theater. The first movie I ever saw in a theater was Pet Sematary.
wow.
And I think I've only seen one other movie since then in the theater.
Well, I'm a little upset because you ain't never gone to movies with me.
That's because I hate the movie theater. It's freaking annoying.
She hates movie theater. I love going to movie theater. It's like the only way to watch certain movies. I just don't go ever.
But I think I've seen 2, but I know for a fact I've gone to the movie theater once. Because I saw Pet Sematary in the theaters. With Amy.
Now,
It wasn't even a date. It was me and Amy.
the first movie she ever sat down with me and watched, and she has watched it with me more than once, is the movie Sniper. She won't watch anything twice, but yet she's watched that movie with me in its entirety.
I've watched that Billy Bob dude, whatever that show is.
Sling Blade?
No. The one where they go to Australia. And the crazy woman keeps calling him the wrong name. And the coyotes come, or the hyenas come and want to steal the baby because it's crying. What show is that?
God!
I watched that 15 times with you. And I can't even think of the name of the show.
Did you say Billy Bob movie?
I don't know what his name is.
That's because you always called it, and the kids always just called it the Purple Movie. It's not the Purple Movie.
See, I'm like that lady on there. I'm crazy. I can't remember his real name.
Quigley Down
that one.
Under.
I watched that like 15 times with you.
I don't know how I don't know why we're married, honestly. We're just like, she stays on her side of the room, I stay on my side of the room. We like throw Cheetos at each other. Still thinks she farmed the kids out. How many times have we watched Quickly Down Under? I don't even know.
Too many.
What? It's impossible, honey. I could put it in. You got me wanting to watch it right now. I have 3 copies of it when the one wears out. I've got it on VHS, DVD, and on the thumb drive. I got 2 DVDs, a VHS, and I got it saved to a thumb drive. Just saying. Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man was good. How did we get back onto movies again? But anyway, LS. That's spelt right. It's not on Netflix anymore either, is it? See if it's on Netflix. If it's not, I will do a Patreon live stream and we will just all watch. Ooh! The next Patreon live stream will be Quigley Down Under.
Can't do that.
Yes, I can. I just have to delete it after it's over with. I got to do that copyright disclaimer and have a scroller going across the thing saying I don't own this. Quigley Down Under. It's, oh man, now his name ran away. Magnum PI. Sackett. Anyway, he's a guy from the United States, Texas, the Wild West that goes to Australia and gets in trouble. Tom Selleck. Yeah, I think the battle scenes from that should be played at the recruiting stations. And that way the guys would know what they were signing on for. Yeah, it just, whenever I find out somebody hasn't watched Quigley Down Under, I'm like, and why? It's a Quigley Down Under is so anti-black pill, it's not even funny. It's a guy with conservative values that has a gun that fights for equal rights for black people, literally willing to put himself and everything he's got at risk against otherwise. I mean, it portrays the way most of us really are. That's why they can't put it on broadcast TV and stuff. It's a bad movie. Yeah. There's actually was it Iraq veteran 688 88 or whatever actually got to go and he got to hold that gun. That Quigley Down Under gun. All right, Savage. I'm gonna get out of here too. I just told everybody I'd jump back on. LS, drop me an email or give her your Addy, or we may have it. I don't know, so I can get you that stuff. Smoking. If you want to shoot me an email or something to make sure I got your address, that's fine. I know I do, but anyhow, it's been a long, hard day. Thank y'all for your support, both emotionally and on my channel and stuff. Thank you for the prayers over my son. Keep it up. Keep Mrs. in your prayers and stuff. She's so yeah, just pray for her. And yeah. I will. What is this, Friday? I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Anyway, God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. And brain dead. Can't think we talked about movies too long. Now my brain's all mushy and stuff. We're gonna go watch Quigley Down Under.
No.
Yes, we are. Okay. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Who's the boss around here?
You can watch it, but I'm not watching Quigley Down Under.
I guess I'm not the boss. Anyway, love ya. That's all I don't know. Maybe we'll watch The Secret of NIMH. That's good too.